The griffin, the cyclops, even the dragon, they were all real, just not in the way you think. Their origins don't come from magic, but from misinterpretation. For thousands of years, ancient people were digging up giant, terrifying bones. It was like trying to assemble a complex machine with no instruction manual. With no concept of extinction, they had no clue that our world was once ruled by creatures far stranger than any myth. So they tried to make sense of what they found. Today, we're peeling back the layers of legend to find the fossilized truth. From griffins guarding gold to one-eyed giants on remote islands, the evidence points not to fantasy, but to paleontology, and what we find might just change how you see them forever.
The griffin. It's a creature of majesty and terror. The body of a lion with the head and wings of an eagle. For centuries, it was a symbol of divine power, a guardian of priceless treasure. Ancient Greek writers, starting around the 7th century BC, told stories of these beasts in Central Asia, where they fiercely protected huge deposits of gold. The tales say that Scythian gold prospectors would come back from the desert with stories of battling these winged monsters. For a long time, historians wrote these off as pure fantasy. But then, paleontologist Adrian Mayer came up with a wild theory. What if the Scythians weren't making it up? What if they really did find the skeletons of strange, beak-faced, four-legged creatures right next to their gold mines? Meet the Protoceratops. This dinosaur lived around 80 to 71 million years ago, and its fossils are everywhere in the Gobi Desert, the exact region the Greeks linked with griffins, the Cyclops. Homer's Odyssey gave us one of the most terrifying monsters in literature, Polyphemus, the Cyclops, a giant man-eating brute with a single glaring eye in the middle of his forehead. But what if his story wasn't born from pure imagination, but from a major misunderstanding of anatomy? The answer might be hiding on the very islands where the myths began: Sicily, Crete, and Malta. These islands were once home to an extinct animal, the dwarf elephant. During the Ice Ages, elephants wandered over from the mainland. When the seas rose, they got trapped. Through a process called insular dwarfism, they shrank over generations to survive. It's nature's version of bonsai, shrinking a species to fit its environment. Some of these elephants were only 3 feet tall. Early humans hunted them to extinction, leaving their bones in caves. Thousands of years later, the ancient Greeks found these caves, and what they saw inside must have been horrifying. Skulls twice the size of a human head, with a single massive hole right in the center. Since they'd never seen an elephant, they couldn't have known this was the nasal cavity for the trunk. To them, it looked like one giant eye socket.